Alright, what's up guys? It's been a while since we last talked. I gotta update you guys on so much stuff from the World Series of Poker. If you guys saw my last video, you know exactly where I'm at. I'm at the Vibe Station. I'm at the Vidara.
This is the Vidara.
While we're on the subject of the last video, that was probably the most fun that I've had creating a video. It definitely challenged me creatively. I pretty much wrote the script with my friend Sean, who lives out in LA. He's an actor. He has a SAG card, so he's legit, as you could tell by his acting. I don't know if I've ever laughed that much creating a video. It was so fun to make.
Realistically, just like 30 to 40 minutes.
Minutes?
Yeah.
There was a lot of people that did not like the video. I mean, I got a lot of thumbs down on it. There were people that felt compelled to write comments saying that it was one of the worst things that they've ever seen, which, hey, they're entitled to their opinion for sure. But the thing is I create videos for fun, and I knew that it would be a fun creative challenge. And there were also probably a few hundred people that wrote me messages and said that it was the funniest thing that they had seen all week and that they would love to see more of that kind of content. So the big takeaway is that I'm never gonna please everyone, and I should just continue to make content that is fun for me to make. It was also a great lesson for me in not caring about what people think, which is something that is huge. It's something that I'm constantly working towards. So anyways, yeah, it was just a fun video, but I gotta update you guys on what's been going on with the World Series of Poker. Man, there's been some crazy stuff. Do you guys know that somebody got robbed?
I was a few feet from my car and I see a red car in my peripheral.
Salvaggi claims a man in that car got out and shoved a gun in his face.
It started a whole chain of comments of other people stepping forward saying that they had been robbed too, so I've definitely taken some precaution. We're still playing the weekend tournaments, and the weekend tournaments have been going well. Last time I talked to you guys, we were 3 for 3 on tournaments. Since then, I've played the Monster Stack. Guys, we are on the stone bubble of the Monster Stack. I got about 30 big blinds. We're in level 19, so we've been playing for 19 hours plus, about 19 hours. And after this level, we're gonna go on dinner break, but unless something crazy happens, I'm gonna be in the money, 4 for 4, 4 WSOP events, 4 caches, and heading to the dinner break. So ready to run up the stack.
You've all made the money!
I love you!
All right, all players.
Was mostly happy with my play, but when you make a mistake in these things, it can be so costly, and I definitely made a mistake when I was navigating the 35 big blind range. I opened a hand, Jack 10 of clubs, which is a perfectly fine open, flopped a flush draw, bet the flop. I bet a little bit too large on the flop on this particular board texture. And then when I turned a pair and had a flush draw with it, this is a spot that I should definitely be checking back and attempting to realize my equity. But I made a betting mistake here, and I bet again. And when the big blind made the call, it was apparent that he had a king in his hand. Once the river came, a Broadway card, it was definitely a spot that I could bluff all in on the river, but I didn't really want to compound my betting mistake and go for it all here. So I decided to check back, which left me relatively short again in the 20 big blind range. And it was a spot that I didn't even really need to be in. So it's crazy how one little betting mistake or 2 betting mistakes in this particular hand can leave me in a vulnerable position. Busted shortly after that, ace queen versus ace king in a spot that I probably would not have busted if I didn't have the Jack 10 of clubs hand. I probably could have just 4-bet to a reasonable size or called the 3-bet, but as it was, I 4-bet ripped it and got a snap call from ace king, and we were out of the tournament. Andrew, my brother, did really well, and he ended up getting 49th place in this tournament. After that, we ended up playing another tournament, the mini main event, which is something that I really wanted to play because I thought it would be a great warm-up for the main event. And right now I'm on break of the mini main event. It's a $1,000 buy-in, freeze out format with the same blind structure as the main event. The difference is that this is pretty much a turbo. It's 30-minute levels, and we're currently in level 9, doing pretty well. Man, it's so nice out here. Actually feels perfect out too. I just busted a tournament. It's the first tournament of the summer that I busted short of the money. which doesn't feel good, but I can't cash every single tournament. So, did my best. I almost wish I didn't play this because it was like a super turbo. It was 30 minutes, and basically that's like 1 orbit per blind level. Didn't really give me an opportunity to grind up stacks. I had to get it all in pre-flop a lot, and of course when you're getting it all in pre-flop, often you're gonna get called occasionally and you're gonna have to win. And I busted in like level 15 or 16, so a couple levels short of the money. There was a hand that basically left me super short that kind of led to my demise, where I was in under the gun 2 and I opened with 10s, 12,000 at 3,000, 5,000 blind, and which is a little bit more than min. The guy on my left called, who's not super active, guy in late position who had like 15 big blinds, shoved all in. Obviously this is like a get it in spot, but the caveat is the guy on my left has not been active, so he definitely could be trapping. But I thought that he was gonna have more like king queens and ace jacks and possibly like ace queens more often than he was gonna have aces or kings trapping me. So I just decided to isolate the guy all in and jammed all in for 210k, and the guy on my left snap called. He had kings, so that was a mistake. I mean, of course on paper it's not going to be a mistake, but there's like these like spidey senses that I'm supposed to be picking up on. The guy calling on my left, like I should have known that he was stronger than most people would normally be there. And I should have known to just fold to the jam because of the guy on my left. I could definitely still be in this tournament if it wasn't for that mistake. Shout out to Ben Matthews from Dallas, Texas. Totally owned my soul. Trapped me.
After weeks and weeks of preliminary events, it is now finally time for the big one. The main event begins here at the Rio All Suite Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada.
What's up, guys? We just pulled into the parking lot of the Rio, the World Series of Poker main event, day 1A. Starts in 5 minutes. I'm so blessed to be able to play this tournament. There's definitely some pre-tournament jitters. This event is so special as we head in for day 1A, the World Series of Poker 2019 main event. What's up, guys? I just spent all night editing a video, but now I'm with my main man, Jamin Burton. If you guys haven't checked out his memes, his vlogs, anything about him, I'm gonna link him right here so you guys can check him out, because this is one funny man here.